There we go. Now we're in business. Apparently, mute VLC. Apparently I had VLC still. VLC was running, and when app was running, I think the VLC was muted. Okay, so let's get the mic in the right spot. Because, you know, it does help if the mic's in the right location. So what are we doing? We are moving materials. Where are we at? What do we have? We need oxygen. We need steel. That's going to take a while. That's what, 20 trips? That's a lot of trips. Titanium, that's 10, 11, 12 trips. And 200 partial trips of water. Alright. So water. Water is going to come from an agri world? Yeah, be an agri world. I have one of those. So where's my agri world? Here it is. It's 4 jumps out and 6 jumps back, if memory serves. But once we have the water, we don't have to worry about anything else. We can go to our standard heavy resource closet and pick up the rest of that. And it'll be good. Oh, I got a bunch of new music. I got so much new music. I need to look at this number. Yeah. When the boys start coming in a little bit, they're gonna lose their marbles when they hear how much music I've got now. It's crazy. Got some serious DRM-free music. A lot of it really does fit ED well. So we'll see how that works. Now I can use VLC again. I just don't have it loaded with the new music. Because the new music is I didn't have VLC installed at the time. So yeah. But now it's installed. Now it's good. I had to install VLC for video reviewing. Because I use FLVs. And most media players don't use those. Okay. Easy peasy. Few jumps out, no big deal. Once I get this system done, and I get the majority of what I need operational on it, I'll be happy. I do one station. One large extraction, one large station, and one ground station. And we'll be good. Because with the orbital station, the ground, I'll be able to pull resources for the ground one. Now, granted, I'll have to go get the CMM composite still that I still need for it. But most of the resources that I need for the ground station should be available at the orbital. Because of the sheer amount of asteroids and belts that we have. Yeah, I'm not far enough along to get past Addison. There we go. Easy peasy. As long as we don't get hijacked, we'll be fine. Because my system's still lawless because I don't have a faction on board. I have same with the local factions. That's mainly because I don't have any stations. I do have that one outpost, but I can't land on it with this thing. It doesn't really count. I mean, I could use like one of my smaller craft to land there, but they're all like a couple jumps out. Because they're over in Pajavel, which is like 2 jumps for most of my ships when they're empty. That's the way it works. Let's see. Yeah, and I haven't streamed in a while, so not consistently anyway. That's what happens when you get sick and have issues. It's the hazards of life. Oh well. We'll see where it goes. I expect to have some visitors here in the next 20 minutes or so. We're stuttering. I wonder why we're stuttering. It doesn't look like there's any issues. Unless the CPU's spiking. Yeah, the CPU's running a little high. Nah, it's nothing significant. Not sure about that. What the heck is this? Nah, I think we're gonna pass on that one. I kinda like this one. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of new music. It's great. I haven't even listened to most of it. How many hours of music do I have now? I don't even know. I think we're somewhere around... What is it? Yeah. 9,000 minutes? Something like that? There we go, water. As for water, we need a couple of ones. I've come up here 3 times. Well, 7 times back. I said 6, but it's actually 7. So I've come up here 3 times, and on the 3rd trip, I'll go to the other station and grab something else if I can't fill it up here. Because I need liquid oxygen, steel, titanium, and water, and I might be able to fill it up here with something. I'll have to look. When I come back for that last trip. But we'll see. Let's get ourselves going down and over here. So we clear the station. It looks like the systems are pretty behind us. Alright. Now we turn around. And line it up and go. Come on. Oh, that's right. I gotta get my momentum in the right direction. Just because you're physically pointed, that doesn't mean your momentum's pointed in the right direction. Ba-da-da. Come on. There it goes. Yeah, so I had to take the twist off. It's a little more cumbersome than it used to be. But it's okay. It's really annoying in combat. Let's see what we got what's going on here. tomorrow I'll start getting Martyr uploaded. Because I got my current playthrough of Warhammer 40k Inquisitor that we're currently uploading, but I didn't get it uploaded until like late yesterday, so I actually won't be able to upload anything until tomorrow. But it's fine. I'm gonna double check the visuals. Yeah, that looks good. With this one over here. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good. We'll just see how it goes. The goal tonight is to get past the water, the liquid oxygen, and start making a dent in the others. I mean, obviously we'll finish the water and the liquid oxygen here. We'll get that far at least, I think. Tonight. And then tomorrow, I may not have time to play tomorrow. Because I gotta do some painting. But we'll see. We'll see if I have time to actually do something tomorrow before I stream. I might not have time. Probably because I still have to keep playing Martyr. Because I'm releasing 3 missions a day. And I only have about a week or so's worth of videos at that release time frame. So I'm not done with the game yet. On my current playthrough. That's assuming I didn't screw anything up on the recordings. Because I can't roll back because it's all online. It's all autosave only. So it's not like I can roll back if I forgot to record a mission or something. But it's okay. Alrighty. from this angle, I don't know if we're actually going to be in a good spot. I didn't mean to do that. I bumped the boost button. And I ended up overshooting it by about the same distance I was there from originally. It's a mess. There we go. Let's get the water dropped off. We're going to the next load of water. Unfortunately, there's another system that I would normally I can go get resources in, but they don't have a lot. They don't have a lot of mining and manufacturing in that system, so super annoying. I only get like 2 or 3K out of them before they run out of resources, and I have to revert back to another location anyway. Let's see if we have an issue with the dock from this angle. Sometimes I'll sit there and just, because we have to go to this one over here on the far end. It might twist me into that other lighting array. You know, for some stupid reason, it does that. You think they would have used better waypoints to ensure that you don't collide with those things? For the auto docking. Nothing I can do about it. Except manually steer around it. What do we got here? Fuel. Unload our resources. Load our water. What do we got? 889. Alright. Let's go get our next little water. It shouldn't take us too long. We're looking at what? 20 minutes. 5 minutes for a run out there and back. And the other one's about 15-20 minutes, depending on if there's any issues. Once I get this done, I can actually start establishing what I need for to keep me safe in my own system. That won't take us long. Because once I have that, then I can just, while I'm doing other things, I can just log in every, 30 minutes or whatever. And buy all the faction standings. But it's not like I can't afford it. I got a little bit of money. So, it's not too big of a deal. And most of the money I make in building the stations and whatnot, I use in buying faction standing anyway. I need to figure out how to get a faction I do want down here. Because the nearest faction I think is the pirate faction. I don't want them. And the local miner faction is a fuel rats, which is funny. Yeah, didn't go over 92%. It's fine. But yeah, no, it's a wonderful collection of insanity. Not really. Okay, line us up with our destination. Debating what I wanted to call some of these stations. I haven't decided yet. Call a little outpost, Dragon's Outhouse. Or something silly like that. I don't know. What I do know is I've been just enjoying doing this little bit of fairy work around my little system. Not that I make any money off of it, but it is fun. It's nice saying that you actually own a piece of property in the game. Though, once they actually fix the all of the bugs that they found, or people were able to like hijack other people's systems and steal or instantly complete like big stations like this one in like seconds. Once they got those bugs straightened out and they cleared out all the suspect systems, there was a lot of empty systems in the bubble. They blew out a lot of people's garbage that was suspect and made them start over. Which is good. I mean, it took like 6 weeks or whatever for them to do the coal stack bridge, which was like 230 stations. Now, granted, they were just quick diving outposts to build the bridge. But, you know, it is what it is. And then, based on those numbers, we're looking at probably 6 months to see a bridge out to Colonia. That's assuming they're just making outposts. And they're not doing anything else. But it might be interesting to find one of those lines and find a cool system that's, you know, around one of those lines. Because that would be cool. I mean, I'm down at the bottom of the world, on the fringe of the galaxy. Well, my system exists because of other people's outposts. That's how far on the fringe I am. It's because of other people building expansion outposts that I was even able to get my system. We'll just go say something. flip us around. There we go. So we'll do this, drop this off, come out, pick up a glass of the water, go out to the other, see what I have here I can pick up. If there's nothing here of value, but I'm pretty sure I can get either steel or titanium from that system if I can't get liquid O2. I should get liquid O2. They have water, I probably have liquid O2. But they might not. I'll have to look on my last trip. And for a reason I don't have anything that I need. I just scoot on over to the other system to pick it up. I'm sure they have metals. Be surprised if they didn't. Most systems have some, metal manufacturing. There we go. Let's see. Just chilling here with some music. Sucks if you listen to it in 40K. That sounds annoying. Looking to see if we can find ourselves. What the heck is that? Let's see here. I don't know. Maybe you gotta see a little more title here. Let's see. Not sure. I don't know. That was actually pretty good. Let's see now. Wait. Ah! It crashed. Winamp has issues. I think there might be some songs that have some bad formatting, whatever, that causes it to bomb out. I don't know. It may just be because it's trying to index, 3,000 songs. Yeah, I got a few. Sometimes I wish I had help. Especially moving that 14,000 steel. It sounds daunting, but it's only about 21 traps. But it's still 21 trips. Which is about 10 hours of work. And that's assuming I don't get someone trying to hijack my cargo. Which unfortunately does happen occasionally. Alright, water. 169. Alright, let's go back to the agri world, grab our last load of water. And then we can grab whatever they have. Whether it's steel or titanium or what have you. Steel, titanium, oxygen, whatever. Let's see what they got. I wonder. I wonder. There we go. It's easy peasy. Listen to some music. But then I just had vocals. His Jam Free doesn't have vocals on it. It's interesting. I don't know. Now that I've actually got the things in here, I'll check. I'll check to see if it's got everything. I mean, I got 108 hours of music. Just a little bit of music. I don't know. Not I got much to do. I'm just chilling. Let's see. That's an interesting question. Uh-oh. It's like when it crashed again. Maybe I will need VLC. Let's see. There we go. There's an old piece. That's because they've had it around for a while. Let's see. Alright. So this is our last water run. Which is good. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't think there's anything really interesting in here. Captain's Tribute? I don't know. Let's see, what do we have? I haven't gotten any factions standing today. No. Which is kind of sad. Alright, now for water, you need 169. Now they have fuel, beer, food, textiles, fabrics, and blah blah. I think there's another station in orbit. Nope. There's some ground stations, but not so good. We'll go there. There's 3 jumps over. There are only 3 jumps out, so we'll just go to a normal place. Pick up some resources. I can check to see if they have it in orbit, though. At the orbital station. I need basic stuff. I need liquid oxygen, steel, and titanium. It's stuff that a lot of stations carry. So it's possible that they'll have it at the orbital station and don't have to land on the ground. So, it's something I can check for, though. The only realistic thing this game doesn't take into consideration is that maximum speeds don't exist in space. There's maximum safe speed, but actually maximum speeds don't exist. Which they don't have a maximum speed when you're in FSD. Oh no, we're chugging again for some reason. Why are we being all laggy again? I think it was a CPU spike or something, I don't know. But sure. Not sure at all. Don't like that. Yeah, it's last jump. And they'll go to the station. The orbital station, instead of the planetary one. Because if they've got what I need, then I can just bounce back and forth faster. And not spend as much time landing on the ground. I do need to figure out what the rest of my system's going to look like at some point. I need to build like an agricultural plant. Because that'll make my people happy. The little bit of tourist I want to do will make my people happy. That's it, more hub. So I want to. Because if I don't have to land on the planet, I can just go to more. That'd be great. I may have to go to the planet for the liquid oxygen, maybe. But let's go and see if it gets any better than it's just this one key. For a game, that might be okay. I kinda like this one. Let's see. Hopefully this planet's got what I want. It's orbital. Sounds good outside of the station. Thing is, my asteroid station is probably one of the cheaper models. One of the cheaper stations. But it's still expensive as all hell. Wish there was more station variety in this game. Some other games have like more variety. This game could use more of it. But we'll see. Alright, here we go. Alright, so let's see if we can get what we need here. Let's start with faction standing. No. Let's go with commodities. What do we got? No liquid oxygen. So I have to get that from the planet. No, I have to get everything from the planet. This is why I have a refining extracting station going into orbit. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably have an agri station if I can. But on one of the water planets. So I'm planning on putting it. Alright, so we need to go to the settlement. It's fine. I mean, it's only 2 million meters, which isn't that high at all. means that the station is only, what, a little over 2 kilometers off the ground. But to be fair, I think this planet's really tiny. I think it's really tiny. I think it's only like 10 kilometers around across, just like that. It's not very big. The scale in Elite Dangerous is a bit off. Because I have things be like the size of Earth at 2 million kilometers. No, 2 million meters. It looks like it's the size of a golf ball or something. And it's like, no, that's not how that works. Because at 200 kilometers, it still pretty much fills your window. I'm sorry, at 2,000 kilometers, it still pretty much fills your window. Alright, so the question is, can we put all of the liquid oxygen we need on the ship with what we've got? I don't think so. No, no. Okay. We're gonna have to buy the rest of the liquid oxygen on the next trip. You can say over 600. So I have to do another trip. I don't know. Oh! It's right in front of us. I can live with that. So just line it up. Get us up. So you move the 2 kilometer line in order to be able to jump. Then we just have to lower the nose. Take our 6 jumps home. Not a big deal. Oh, come on. turn around. Not a huge deal, but annoying enough. What the hell? Can I align and jump out of this? No. Okay. Come on, interdictor. God. Times I wish I actually packed guns on this thing. Come on, baby. Don't normally get an interdiction when I'm jumping system to system. It's not a normal thing. That's okay. I didn't take any significant damage, so. As long as I have that interdiction, I'll be fine. Listen. Superheroes of the Apocalypse. Let's see here. Well, considering we got interdicted in a different system, I think we'll be okay for a while. Not sure. But we're done with the water. We have most of the liquid oxygen. We'll drop this off. And then we'll start moving the steel and titanium around. All those ships coming off of my platform that aren't doing jack squat for it. No. I mean, anything that's associated with the fuel rats is green to me, but that's about it in the system. Unfortunately. That was gonna put me right into the middle of that lighting array. I just know it. For some strange reason, they want to align from like a kilometer away or something stupid like that. I don't know. And then it just wants to land on top of that. It doesn't recognize that it's hitting an object. Okay, so water is done. And oxygen is 88. Right? Yeah. So not bad. Based on these numbers, we've got 22 and a half kilotons, which is 22 trips. Now, granted, I did most of it. Did half of it pretty much, before. But at times, I'm only half done. This is like, 40 some odd trips total. And I'm down to 22 trips. all things considered, I think I'm gonna do one more trip and then call it a night. We'll get the last of the oxygen and then either steal the water. Or steal the titanium. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Won't be up too late today because I'm so tired. And I'm not used to, my schedule's all been wonky. Because my schedule's been jacked up the last couple of months, so. But it'll be okay. It'll be fine. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see here. Since there's nothing really interesting going on, you know, I'm just moving on through harvesting. Not a big deal. Stop arguing with me. There we go. Lined up. Grab the last of it. Maybe 6. No, it's just a very quiet piece. Let's see here. Let's see. What do we got here? Come on, lady. Got nothing. Alright, so what do we got? Liquid oxygen. I need 88. And then it's either steel or titanium. Let's do the steel. Because I need more of that, and that's going to take at these numbers, probably a couple of days. Assuming it doesn't max out before I get back. But honestly, after this trip, I'm going to be done for tonight. So, we'll be done for the night after this trip. And that'll be it. And then tomorrow we'll pick up, and if I have time, I'll see if I can get a bunch of trips in tomorrow, so we can try and get this done. But at the rate that it takes to do this, I don't know if I'm going to have 10-ish hours. Tomorrow to do it. Probably the big Sunday. Based on my offline schedule. That's probably more likely. Or Monday. depending on what I actually have how much time I actually have to spend on it. But the goal is to have it done before we set on Thursday. So that next weekend we can marvel at the new station. Because that's what we want to do. We want to marvel at the new station. And then hope it actually provides what I want it to provide. Because the goal is to have it, if we've got it set up right in the system, it'll produce the aluminum, copper, steel, titanium, and so on for us. If I have the resources configured correctly in the system. I might need to put another mining node out there. But mining or refining node. The station is a industrial, so. Or is it, no, it's an extraction, I think. So. It should do all the mining and raw ore processing for us. It'll also bring in a lot of people, as well as make my people, happier because for them to live and work. But we'll see. Not so sure. Yeah. I refuse. Just gotta get around the sun. I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna be a while before I can get the system done. But it should take more than a week, or a couple days, to get it finished. And as long as it's does like the steel and titanium and aluminum here in this station, then it'll be right quick. Be right quick to make anything else in the system. I may have to go out for like the equipment and the water and that kind of stuff. And the CMM composites until I get the ground done. Once I get the ground section done, be fine. If I can do like all the normal stuff, all the normal metals and so he can give me the metals and he can get me the normal composites. No, they're not refined, but they're all refined things like polymers and such. Let's just go around that manually, because it was going to run me right into it. I just got to turn me around. There we go. There we go. Alright. That's done. That's got a bunch. You're done. In your case, you are 1, 3, 3, 8, 5. I think that's what we're going to call it for tonight. I mean, I've only got about an hour and a half. And we did like, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 5 or 6 runs in. But that's okay. We'll be back tomorrow. And I will see y'all then.